check out how big my belly is. It's Thursday. We're getting ready for work. I just showered. Ruskin and I went on a run. I always after my shower, I put my hair in a little bun. I brush it. Important thing to do. Brush my sweat through, brush my natural oils through, get my scalp exfoliated, and then I do just a nice, neat little bun and a claw clip so that I can wash my body and my face. And then I come out and just take that out. And somehow it just keeps my hair smooth enough that it's pretty easy to work with. And then I basically need to focus on my hairline and then just smoothing out the ends. But I keep it very, very minimal. This way, I'm saving time because I don't have to wash my hair often, but I'm also saving time because I'm not having to redo an entire blow dry every day. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, and then we're gonna do my makeup. So I already did my skincare. I like to do my hair first just because with the hairline situation and everything, if I'm blowing it down after I've done my makeup, I feel like I'm getting my hair in my makeup and it just doesn't make sense to me. Some people like to do their makeup first. I don't. And plus, if I have anything in my lips, I guess I could skip lips, but I don't know, my hair gets in my eyelashes and my eyebrows and my lips, so we start with hair. I'm going to not do anything special and just use the Vest brush, the FHI Heat Versasphere. I like to tell people to just kind of visualize your part right at the beginning so you know what you're working with, or put your part in right away, especially if you're not going to blow dry it immediately. I'm going to go in all around the edges, including down here where I get fuzzy and frizzy, and scoop and pull it down, scoop and pull it out, and scoop and pull it up, and that's it. By the ears tends to be the worst for me. So that's kind of the area I have to focus on the most. You can see it's still a little crazy. So then I might go in and kind of crank it out even more. Really go down, get it through all the bristles and lock it back in so it's a lot tighter, and get some more heat here. So when you add heat and a lot of tension, it's just gonna smooth it a lot better. So that looks pretty good considering. Now I'm gonna very quickly, because everything else has stayed pretty smooth, just use a round brush and smooth everything out. I will try the FHI. I'm literally gonna smack this on my head and then start rolling it away from my face so it grabs onto the hair, and then I'm gonna pull down and forward with the air here to just smooth everything, and I'm gonna work my way back. So then I kind of take that back section and I go from underneath to smooth everything, kind of flowing the same direction. Now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, pretty good. So that's as fast as I can just go. Obviously this is not a voluminous blowout, but it just smooths everything down. And because I used products yesterday that were really smoothing and helped with humidity, it kind of reactivated those. But if you have coarser or more frizzy hair or whatever, thicker hair, you might have to alter that and add more product or wet it down a little bit. But this is as lazy as I can get while still looking decently polished. And of course at the end, if you need to polish the ends more, or you can add hairspray or a finishing product too. Now, because the hair is done, we don't want to ruin the hair. I'm gonna use these Ergo. They're heat resistant creaseless clips, and they lay really flat. They're nice. So I'm gonna go in and keep all of that nice and smooth. But these are the biggest I've ever seen. Usually I have just little ones like this, which are also great, but these, they can hold a lot of hair out of the way, and it's Ergo, so I love Eyebrow. And they're heat resistant. On to makeup. I start with Jane Iredale Smooth Affair Brightening Primer. Prime and brighten under my makeup, and it just feels really good. It doesn't have a strong smell, but maybe it has sunscreen or something, I don't know. It smells very clean and not perfumey and toxic. Ruskin makes me a smoothie every morning so that I get my protein and my collagen and all of my nutrients in the mornings, and then I don't get too hungry if I start working and I don't have time to eat a snack right away, which is really nice. So I'm mixing the Jane Iredale and the Yummy Skin. I'm just doing that because I haven't been able to be outside enough to get any sun on my face. So I'm just a bit pale. So I can't use the color I had of the Jane Iredale because it's a bit dark. The Yummy Skin is very full coverage, so I don't like using just that. It's just so heavy in my opinion. And then I use a makeup sponge to kind of pull some of the product off, as well as press it in and make it look more dewy and natural versus using a makeup brush. Honestly, I haven't tried doing this with a makeup brush, but I just feel like if I try it, I will feel like I made a mistake and have to think about it all day. I also feel like I should elevate my legs right now because my belly's getting big. I swear, within a day, I can tell a difference of my belly getting a little bigger and my legs getting a little bit swollen. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna be standing on my feet all day, and I have lines on my ankles from where my socks were, so that's good news. I'm trying to work up until the end. So the leg elevation has now become a priority. Now I'm using the Tarte Sculpt Tape. I'm excited to be out of this because I want to try something else because it's really warm. Take a guess what I want to try. Jane Iredale. I'm mixing, and this isn't super cool. It's still pretty warm, but this is the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. I like cream products, obviously. I just feel like they look more natural. I feel like as soon as people start shoving a bunch of powder on their face, you just can see the layers and like your skin, you know, and everyone's skin type is different, but I just feel like the creases and the heaviness is just intense. And, you know, it's not summertime yet. Like I totally add some powder in the summertime because it gets so humid and sweaty here. But in the winter, it's like our skin is dry, and honestly, I just need more moisturizing stuff. So I use all cream stuff right now. We're gonna go really pink with the blush, but first we're gonna do some Tula Glow and Get It. I like to put it on my beauty blender and then dab it under my eyes. Then I'm not smearing all my makeup underneath it, and it just cools and brightens. It's so nice. It's like a little highlighter, but not too crazy. And I keep forgetting to put concealer on for some reason. I think it's because that dewy Yummy Skin is so heavy. So I just don't feel like I need it as much, except for my little blemishes. Then I see those and I remember. All right, we're doing concealer and then we're doing blush. And I want to mess around with the tubing mascara today and how I apply it, because I'm trying to figure out how to apply it the best way to make my eyelashes look the best. Since we have it and we're working with it, I have to figure out how to get compliments on this mascara, because so far we're 0 for 0. We're going red with the blush. Jane Iredale Ember. We're gonna be blushy today. And I like to put the blush on my eyelids too. And this is like my just everyday full makeup. So this is me doing eyeshadow, is putting the blush on my eyelids. It's me getting crazy because I just don't know how people spend hours on their makeup. I can really only have 20 minutes. All right, cute eyebrows. Jane Iredale brow pencil, medium brown. Just line the bottom. I'm not quite as dense as I want to be. In through here or in through the ends, unfortunately. I need a new Obagi brow serum. I think I'm running out. But that thing lasted me a good 6 months, which is amazing because I think it's like $150 or something. So to last 6 months, when you're using it every single night before bed, and it gives you eyebrows if you didn't have eyebrows before, very worth it in my opinion. So even though, like, I used to have to go way harder on my brows than this, which, what a time saver, and makes me just have more of a face without makeup on, which is nice. Did that. I use like what's left over of this Clear Refi brow sculpt. It's like nothing left in here. I really just don't want to get a new one because I haven't checked if this is toxic yet. And then I go over that with Revitalash High Def Brow Gel in soft brown, because this is very pigmented. One side is soft brown, one side is dark brown, so you have both as an option. If I were to do the dark brown, which I have done before, it can just get out of control a little fast, so try to not, unless I forget. All right, now we're gonna mess with the mascara. We gotta get out of here. The feet are down. All right, first of all, I'm gonna try to wipe some of this off because there's just so much on there. I usually start by getting the mascara on the tips of my eyelash. I'm gonna do that to like get the excess off. Thing with the tubing is I feel like if I don't go all the way to the root eventually, my eyelashes don't separate enough and it like clumps them together because it's tubing, right? But also there's so much product on the wand. Like if I start off by going deep, it's like my lashes are too heavy and still get clumpy. So because it's new, it's like I'm gonna get the extra off, start at the ends, and then we're gonna work all the way down to the root. See how that goes. It's seeming to go well, and it seems to be kind of lifting my lashes a little, which is nice. The cool thing about Revitalash too is it kind of makes your eyelashes a little coarser and helps them be a bit curlier. Like I don't curl my eyelashes anymore. I used to curl my eyelashes every day all the time. I never curled them anymore, which I feel like is just better for your eyelashes to not be curling them all the time. So not only do my eyelashes look better and darker without makeup, but then when I do put makeup on, I don't have to try as hard. Except for with this mascara, I do have to try a bit. Wait, that looks pretty good. I think that worked. And I like did one dip and then wiped it off in between. And that was it. Now, do I have a lot of product all over my eyes? Yes, but that pretty much happens every time no matter what. So fine with me. Just getting the excess off and oh God, I have to put lip liner on. That's nice, right? All right, we're gonna take our clips out and then we're gonna do our lip liner. And then we're gonna run to work. Oh, nice, so good. Pretty, babe?
Beautiful.
I'm gonna use nutmeg today because I don't think I've used this yet. These are like the 4 favorites of mine that I have. Spice, terracotta, aubergine, and nutmeg. They're all very neutral, but that's because this is an everyday makeup routine situation. And so I just kind of randomly select. This is beautiful. Nutmeg. I like it. Can never remember which one looks like what. So it's just a little gamble. We're like, what are we gonna do today? What are we gonna look like today? It's like this. I do a little bit of that in the center to make them plump. And we're gonna do a little bit of this because my lips are so dry because I just haven't figured out how to not mouth breathe at night with my pregnancy congestion. Well, I think I can figure it out. I have a humidifier. I need to get nose strips and I need to tape my mouth shut. Eventually we will do that. All right, we're ready for the day. Happy Thursday.